Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here, and today I want to talk about a game called Eastward. This is a game that I am super looking forward to. This is, it just looks incredible. I feel like if you look at this game and you don't at least appreciate the incredible pixel art, I'm just like, what are you doing, right? But anyway, besides the point, today I kind of want to talk about the game, and I just want to talk about why I am excited for it. Different sort of format. I thought I'd jump on camera today and kind of just chat. A little bit less informative, more so just, I'll be honest, it's just a chance for me to fanboy about the game, alright? So just give me 5 minutes to talk about it, because this just looks so much fun, and it ticks so many boxes for me, personally. I know, might not be for everyone, but this is my kind of game. So if you guys do enjoy this, if you like this format, if you want to see more videos of this style, definitely let me know. But to begin with, a couple of quick things just to sort of get them out of the way. It comes out next month, September the 16th. The most recent trailer gave us, finally, the confirmed release date, and it's coming to Steam and Switch, which of course is great for me because I just want to jump on my Switch, sit on the sofa somewhere and just play it casually because, yo, that is how I'm going to enjoy this game. I mean, I'm still going to do some videos on it, but your boy wants to play it in handheld mode. And it's been quite a long time. If you guys have been following this game from the beginning, you might remember back in 2015, the developer dropped a tweet and was like, I'm working on this game called Eastward, posted some screenshots. The screenshots looked incredible, and yeah, ever since then, basically just been looking forward to this game. So first thing first, I mean, that's the kind of thing that will jump out initially, is just the visual style. I love pixel art. You know, I've grown up playing so many games on Game Boy Advance, this, that, and the other. And, you know, as someone that loves Zelda games especially, there's a lot of parallels between this and Zelda. I mean, Zelda's not the only sort of top-down adventure RPG with dungeon and puzzle solving, but for me, it's where a lot of my memories come from, and that's parallels that I see in Eastward. But outside of that, I mean, the game just has so much character. Like, the characters themselves, they all look incredibly awesome. And just the world is packed full. Like, it is so incredibly busy. Some of these cities look like those sort of bustling sort of back alleys with marketplaces and stuff, and just the vibrancy and the character in the city and the world itself is something that I can't wait to explore. Now, if you haven't seen anything about this at all, a couple of sort of things to keep in mind. Again, it's a dual character adventure RPG, so I've actually been playing a lot of Greek recently, which is another one of those sort of like multi-character adventure, different gameplay styles, obviously it's side-scrolling, but those elements whereby you switch between different characters and sort of take advantage of their differing abilities to navigate through dungeons. I've always really liked that stuff. I personally, for me, I feel like my perfect blend of gameplay is like a little bit of action, a little bit of combat, and some puzzle solving. I just always like to think a little bit in my games other than just sort of diving in and just like rolling my face on the controller, basically. I want to feel like I've solved a problem. That's sort of the thing. So in this game, you've obviously got John and Sam, who are the two main characters, and John has access to a variety of different gadgets. So we've got like a cool looking frying pan, which is basically your melee weapon. I mean, it is your melee weapon. You've also got like a cog launcher and like a flamethrower. I'm assuming there's probably going to be more items to unlock, at least I hope there are going to be more items to unlock in the game, but these are the ones that we've seen so far, so obviously that in itself is really cool. And obviously on top of that, you then have Sam, who I feel like the information about her is a little bit more sparse, but she seems to have kind of psychokinetic abilities. We've sort of seen her sending out like beams and other kind of projectiles and stuff like that. So the dynamic between them, they're obviously two very different characters. So I'm interested to sort of see the relationship between them develop, quite how they came together. The story behind this, by the way, is, I'm not going to go like super deep, but basically the premise is that this sort of set in the near future and the world is close to collapse. There's some sort of toxic miasma that's basically forcing people that if they want to survive, they have to go underground. And then John and Sam are basically like, we want to explore the world beyond. So you take a train and explore this world, and obviously you then battle the creatures as you go. So on the kind of gameplay front, obviously it already just looks awesome. There's a lot of kind of parallels again between Zelda or just other top-down RPGs, like sort of adventure RPGs, so to speak. But, you know, Zelda is definitely, for me, personally, what always springs to mind. And just like exploring the world and sort of seeing some of the creatures you fight, seeing the way that your gadgets interact with the world, all of that stuff just looks fantastic. And then in some of the trailers, they montage together like some epic parts where they're being chased down by these huge boss-like creatures. You're in like a vehicle, and then there's like other things and like other boss battles. So just all those kind of things I just can't wait to experience. And also just outside of that, just like learning more about the characters. Like, I'm definitely more so a gameplay focused person, But in this game, given the way that the world looks, given the kind of interactions between the characters, it makes me want to sort of explore. Like, I'm hoping there'll be side elements, side quests, things like that. There's obviously like mini game stuff you can experience. Like, you can jump into the game and mess around with the jukeboxes and explore other things in the city. So I can't wait to sort of see what other elements there are to the game. But on top of visuals, the other cool thing, of course, is audio. I mean, the music in this game, like, I love those sort of retro soundtracks, that kind of sort of feel to them. I used to listen to chiptunes all the time, by the way, but the soundtrack for this game, like, if you check out the trailer afterwards, obviously I'm talking over the top of it, and I've just put some backing music, which, by the way, is still Eastward OST, so you can kind of get a sample of the music behind it anyway, but watching the trailer, it makes all the difference. But this has got a fantastic soundtrack as well. So honestly, for me, personally, it just ticks so many boxes. Behind the scenes, by the way, to recording videos with me, I've got a window here, and the white balance on my bald ass head is just like Beacon of Gondor mode. Anyway, back to the point I was talking about. This game, like, it just ticks so many boxes for me, right? As Zelda is my #1 favorite franchise, I love those kinds of games. I love the sort of action, adventure, sort of explore the world, take on some enemies, defeat some bosses, whilst also solving some puzzles. So gameplay-wise, it's a tick. I love the pixel art stuff. It's a tick. It's on Nintendo Switch, so I can play it handheld. It's a tick. And it comes out next month with awesome sound. So basically, it's a really cool looking game. Obviously, I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I can't wait till I get to play it. So right now, I'm speaking purely based on trailers, purely based on gameplay. If you guys want to see some gameplay, there's a full 25 minutes of gameplay out there, which you can watch. I've watched sort of segments of it, but I specifically avoided watching the whole thing back to back because I kind of just want to go into this and just enjoy it at the same time as obviously making some videos. So I'm going to save all of that till later, but I've kind of intercut a few bits in this video. But yeah, that's basically it really. I kind of just wanted to talk about why I was looking forward to it, why it's on my radar, why it's one of my most anticipated games for this year. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys looking forward to this? Is this your kind of game? Is it something that maybe you wouldn't normally play, but you're just like, you know what, this looks kind of cool? And also, what do you think about the format for this video? Do you like it when I kind of just talk a little bit more casually about games that I'm looking forward to? If you do, then let me know. Can always do more of this. But for the time being, thanks for watching, and keep your eyes peeled, because Eastward is soon. If you want to catch more from us at HyperX Gaming, don't forget you can catch the guys TwoSixNine and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch weekdays, playing a variety of games. If you guys want to jump in, tune in, watch, and even join in, then make sure you check them out. The links to those are in the description box down below, and of course you can join the Discord to get involved in all of the discussions.